welcome to Retro Dailies. Now Jonathan Furniture use a retro car every single day. I'm Ian Carter, and this is a Volkswagen Polo Breadvan. Right, cheers Will, thank you very much for meeting me in your Polo. It's absolutely gorgeous looking car.
Thank you.
Talk us through it, mate.
It's a 1982 Polo Breadvan Mark II. It's technically a Mark 1 of a Breadvan, because they didn't make the Breadvans in the Mark 1 Polos, so it's still only classed as a Mark 2 Polo.
Right.
It's a GL. There's one of only 3 supposedly on the road, and this one is also the oldest one in existence on the road at the minute. So this is the oldest Polo GL that you can get.
Right. Retro Dailies exclusive.
What's the car called?
This is Marco. The Marco Polo, obviously.
Talk us through the wheels. The wheels aren't standard, are they?
No, the wheels are an optional extra from a Mark 1 Golf. They are commonly known as bottle tops or bottle caps, obviously because of the shape. Wheels on them are 14s. The tyres are a bit too big for them, hence why I've got a little bit of wheel arch now sticking out.
It says Polo. Is that standard as well?
I don't think it's standard from factory for this particular model, but I think it is original to... I can't remember, there was a story behind it where 2 people were actually fighting over it to get it for their car or whatever, because it does suit the car brilliantly and it's like it was meant to be on it, but these are actually original decals from factory which were never fitted, and then obviously they've been put onto this, so they are genuine Polo decals, so they're not aftermarket ones or anything.
But it's got a relatively large boot for such a small car.
It is, yeah. I mean, the boot in these are absolutely brilliant. I use this for work every single day.
There's a new way to, you know, see how practical a car is, and I came up with it last episode, you might remember. There is only one way to find out if a car is practical, and that is if you can fit a Liam Carter in the boot comfortably. And you can. So I'm caught. So yeah, this is a very practical car for that one reason only.
The engine is a 1093, currently on Weber carbs and K&N filter, which makes a lovely noise as you're driving down the road, and it's quite nice being able to actually, you can actually hear the Weber actually sucking all the air in as you put your hand on the throttle. It's a lovely noise. Yeah, the only annoying thing about this engine bay is the washer bottle. In the whole 3 years since I've owned this, that's still never been emptied. It takes up pretty much half the entire engine bay.
It really does. Why is it so big?
I don't know.
It's a screen wash.
That's the screen wash. Yeah. It's still half full, and I use it as often as I need to, and it's never gone down. But I think this is one of the only years that they actually made it like that, and so unnecessarily big. But if that was full, it had an enormous amount of weight to that side of the car though, which they don't understand. See how much it swings.
What a weird place to have a seat belt.
It's the button that confuses
Really
everyone.
weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Because it's on the side. Oh, scrubbing already.
Is it?
Yeah, on the back. You can hear it.
Yeah. Oof.
You get used to it. This is why it needs low profiles on it.
What's your little tips to driving something like this?
I wouldn't assume it's like a modern car. If you get an old car, you're better off almost treating it like a pet. And most people who have classic cars, they understand the car has character. It's like if it starts to sometimes not start in the morning. It's like in winter with this, the battery that's on it, it does struggle to turn over sometimes, but that's because of the carb that's been put on it. Old cars, they need to be cared for more often. If you don't abuse the car, treat it well, give it what it needs, water, oil, services, keep it clean, etc., it's going to be fine. It's going to treat as you wish to be treated. So if you want your car to be nice to you, be nice to it. If it needs new tyres, give it new tyres. Don't neglect it, basically. Yeah. And it's like with being a pet. If it's poorly or it's injured, you need to sort it out.
So what you're saying is, older cars are kind of alive.
Yeah, they have character. That's why a lot of people will name their cars. Like they have quirks to them, and they almost become their own person.
I'm going to change your name for you, Retro Guru. I'm going to call you because you are very philosophical.
Old cars, they've got more character. They've almost got a story to tell, which is it's like if you were to buy a new car, to me, it's almost like meeting an adult that hasn't actually lived a life yet. Like you look at an old car and it's got a face to it. Whereas if you look at like this Toyota, it looks just as boring as the Ford behind it, and this Toyota and that Honda and even that Jaguar, like they're not beautiful cars anymore. Jaguars, I mean,
in 20 years, no one's going to look back and say have a barn find with a Toyota Yaris
and a Honda Jazz.
Spirit. Is it T-Spirit or Honda Jazz?
Yeah, T-Spirit.
And yeah, well, exactly. I completely agree with you. All old cars have a face,
and that's why I love it. This, annoyingly though, is a Mark 1 Polo Breadvan, but then it's not classed as a Mark 1 Polo. In a similar way that a Caddy Pickle it's a Mark 1 Golf Pickle, but it's actually the body shape of a Mark 2 Golf. It's not a Mark 1 Golf body.
Volkswagen are so weird.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, so that's where it gets confusing. But it's
I'm confused.
I suppose it.
I do really like this car.
What is that? What is that?
Just that. It's an immobilizer from like the.
Oh, you stick a
but it's never worked. It's never. I don't even know why it's there. I don't know if you just used it as like a blanking plate, but it's never done anything. Nor does it do anything. So.
Are there any wires behind? Have you ever had the dash off?
No.
Oh, okay.
I try and if it works, I'm not going to touch it basically.
Yeah.
But it doesn't bother me, and it's not causing me a problem. So yeah, just.
Okay. All right.
But I don't know what it is. To be fair.
Hey! Right, that was Will's absolutely fantastic VW Polo. Thank you very much, Will. I appreciate it.
No problem.
A great look around your car. Of course, if you enjoyed this episode, you like it, if you want to see more like this, subscribe. Yeah, thank you very much, Will. Appreciate it. Cheers, mate. Will be back. He will be back. Promise you. We're going to call it. His new name is Retro Guru, so he will be back. Yeah. All right. Sound.
Hello, horse. I'm kind to all of God's creatures.
Oh, that was a big scrub.
Look at this guy.
I know. He's off his head.
He's
Absolutely.
He's making my day.
Mm.
Can we record him instead?
No, I'd rather not. He's absolutely off his tits.